Welcome to Moonlight Madness, and today we're doing the reading for the Sun, the star of Fire, Sun, Moon and Rising 2022. We're using the Faery Tarot deck by Doreen. It's that one there, and Radleigh, Valntine, and we've got the Faery Oracle by Cvendish and Selina, Fenech. Yeah, the Sun deck's amazing today. The first card I've pulled was the Ace of Autumn, which is to me a windfall, a lucky windfall, winning the lottery. It can be to do with lump sum, a payout, some sort of legal payout. You may be getting compensation for something that happened to you when you were young, an inheritance, and resources will just fall into your lap in a month's time, coming into autumn. Wise counsel, physical help with a business project, or someone who can open doors for you to influential people. Seven of Swords is crossing your path. You have Seven of Swords is someone who's got something that no one else does. So you may have a talent, gift, or unique idea or business idea that you're trying to market and utilize through marketing. It's wanting to be alone. It's avoiding unwise partnerships, people who hide their real intentions. Pay attention to the red flags of warnings that broadcast a person's lack of honesty. In the bottom, you've got the Empress. So in the past, you may have had children. It's to deal with babies and motherhood, nurturing others. Maybe you look after a lot of people like a mum. You could be working in the health sector as a nurse, community nurse. You do excellent work on planning on what you do to be a success already. A new business or project that is like a baby, so you might be working on a business idea and a new beginning. And in the recent cast, you have the Spring, 8 of Spring, which is 8 of Wands in the Tarot, Rider-Waite deck. And that goes on to explaining that you may have stress from juggling multiple commitments: fitness, work, study, children, home, decorating a home, business travel. Multitasking is good, but it can lead to burnout. So delegate items from your to-do list, get some assistance to help, and it represents wishes coming true. Then you've got the Princess of Autumn. This can be a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo energy strongly around you. Someone who likes to read, who's very studious, or you may yourself be going back to school or to college or university. They can be male or female. If male or female, they're a wonderful parent. They love to swoop in and save the day. You may have just someone with a Virgo placement or Capricorn or Taurus in your chart, in your fire chart. Dreams come true. Family means the world to them, and a keen eye for decorating. They can run a small company and not break out in a sweat. Going back to school or study. You could even be a research assistant. And then you've got coming up for your future, you've got the Emperor. The Emperor card is to do with a solid leader, compassionate, strategic, emotional, and good at investing money, making enterprises. Any dream needs love and passion to grow, careful thinking, and good leadership skills. Organisation is your friend in the future. A methodical plan can be put in place like a business plan. Use words to inspire others to express heartfelt emotions and concern to those around you. The Magician card we have is in the next position. This is like the rock star type of card. I always align this to Aries. Sometimes it can be a Sagittarius, but most of the time it's Aries. Aries are the ones that make the magic, and they are quite a commanding presence. They're fiery as well. So you could be an Aries or have Aries in your chart. It's a success due to excellent training, visualization techniques, nothing you cannot achieve. Money will show up, friends willing to help out, understanding what you have to what you need to send the perfect gift to you. From Spirit, seek out advice from experienced people, allow others to open doors for you or make introductions for you. An air sign around you is also Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. They can be quite fierce protectors of their friends and family, but they also can be quite fierce with their dealings with people. They have quick tempers because their mind is going 1,000 miles an hour. They could be in the military or have been in the military in the past. They could be quite a strong activist and could be an indigo child or adult. They're a student of the intellect, curious about everything. They're happiest when they are learning, which is represented by the Sun card. So learning to them brings them happiness. They are curious about everything and can differentiate between fact and fiction, and knows facts that will amaze you. They're logical, realistic, and a tad guarded and hard to get close to. They keep their emotions in check and can have a harsh tongue. They keep their cards close to their chest. They are brutally honest. They try to focus on the message and not the messenger. So when you're dealing with them, focus on what message they're trying to deliver. It could be warning. Happiness, the best card in the deck, public recognition, return to health, enlightenment, fulfillment, beautiful new ideas, unique in the universe, can be exactly who you are. Treat yourself kindly and respectfully as you would a best friend or beloved partner, and happiest when you are learning. Two of Cups is falling in love, and it's also represented by the Faery tarot deck with the Green Man's Bride. So someone might be proposing marriage to you. Two of Cups is a union of opposites. You may be the fire sign, they may be the earth sign, or air and fire. We should have got air there. It could be two people that you have to choose from. One could be in another country that's cold climate, and they may have a Virgo placement, or there could be one that lives in where you live who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have a fair bit of interest at the moment. You could be falling in love with someone new, or could be long distance. And then you've got the Green Man's Bride. This one. Commitment ceremony, maturing into a deep relationship. A proposal of marriage or a hand fasting will take place for you. A sacred ceremony will mature it to a special bond, create together a foundation, roots and solidarity. Wedding ceremony, love is rich and deep, time to make vows, exchange rings or symbols of love, not a young giddy love. This could be an established partnership for two people contemplating life together, and it could happen around a turn of season. Blessings on earth. Spikenard for balancing is an oil for balancing male and feminine energy, loving equality. So you've got it on 4 bases. So you could have love that is equal, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Golden gift is to do with the feminine energy. So you might be representing, you need to be more feminine with your dealings. You may have a lot of male energy if you've got Aries in your chart. That's a warrior type person, very male. The golden gift is a fairy healing. It's coming, bliss, calming your frustrations or anger you may have felt towards others who you feel have hurt you. Emotions are stabilizing and running fresh and pure again. Water is flowing, stagnation overwear, and wearing gold at this time will help you return of your feminine power. And see how she's got the deer antler. The deer represents perception and a sixth sense, so you may have that. Your gift is knowing things before they happen, or seeing things when you're not even watching someone. I had a phone interview with my son the other day. I could see a big pile of clothing sitting in the corner that he needs to wash. I'm like, have you washed the clothes yet? I've got a big pile of clothes in the corner I can see. He's like, but you can't see me. I'm like, no, but I can sense it. And I was right. So there's this long distance healing or long distance phone calls you might be making because you don't live with your children or live with the person. You might sense something about them. Story keeper. This tells your story, your legacy, write your wisdom. You might be looking at writing a book or finding it very therapeutic to write out your emotions and your feelings. And sometimes you can express yourself better with words on paper than speaking them. Time to tell the world who you really are. Share your story. Recognise you are a record keeper. Generational knowledge needs to be passed down to future magical families. Writing will be really good for you. So it's just to express how you feel and maybe leave some sort of legacy, whether it be a YouTube video or you can record it on a device, and then they've got memories of you. If you're not within the world, or if you pass away, you have that, I guess, diary of what your day is, that day, that year, when you were still in their lives. So that may be something you have to do. I have something about a safe room. I don't know who this is for. It's something very specific, something about a safe room where they put people that they have to monitor away from the public so they can keep an eye on them to make sure they're, looking after themselves. so that no one can hurt them. It's like a safe house. I'm getting a safe house for one fire sign in particular out there who could be watching this tarot card reading. And it's got like a red button and a blue button and a separate toilet to everyone else. It's like you're isolated into a separate, special, safe house. Look, I don't know who that's for. It must be for someone. So love is generally the thing that motivates us, love and desire. And so right now, love is your desire. So if you want to attract that marriage to this person that's overseas, you need to wear pink rose quartz on your person and be more feminine. Try and balance out your male and feminine energies. So you may have Pisces in your chart. Then you have to also try and, I guess, if you're getting over an illness, crystal is really good. Pure crystal, quartz crystal is excellent to flush out any type of toxins, to detox from anything that may have harmed your body. That would be really good to have around your person. As far as intuition goes, you can also use things like lapis lazuli, which is from Egypt, to enhance or, I guess, make you amplify your ability. I usually take that with me when I'm unsure about a situation. I take it on my person. And tiger's eye is good for protection as well, especially in the car. I usually put that in the car. And if I'm really unsure, I will take along black obsidian. Some of you may have just been getting over an illness recently, and I'm sensing if it's viral, like everyone has got COVID updates. If it's viral, then flush it out with natural therapies. Hawthorn extract, linden. You can get it from Visionary Health, and I think put 7 drops in a glass of water, and that helps to flush out any toxins that you may have accumulated in your body. Lots of water. I think I craved so much water and salad because I'm flushing out whatever's in there at the moment. And the crystals that I used today were from Rainbow Runner in Hamilton, and Adrian is the owner and his wife, and they're happy to help in whatever situation you may need. Protection spells, crystals for protection. He's got smudge sticks. He's got pretty much everything you can poke a stick at. Candles. He does a lot of candles. He does self-help books and consciousness books, which is really handy when you're looking at astral travel, which I'm very, very interested in. And what I do quite often is I astral travel. So wherever this safe room was last night I was in, I was trying to get out of it because it was like I was being trapped in this little room, this tiny little panic room. I guess you could call it a panic room. And I was feeling very overwhelmed and wanting to get out of it because it felt like I had no escape route, no contingency plan. So someone may need to put a contingency plan in place for worst case scenarios that they need to get a quick exit stage left. So if you're in an unsafe environment, you maybe have to put a contingency plan in place for your next steps that are off the grid that no one would know about. An exit strategy. Maybe it's the end of a contract that you want to dissolve. Maybe you're trying to dissolve a marriage and find you've found someone else you want to be with, but you're still stuck in that marriage. That's for some people, I don't know. Not for everyone. Just I feel that with someone, they feel trapped in a marriage they're not happy in. Or maybe they felt like it was an entrapment. The candles that I used today was Sand and Fog. I think it's made in California coast. It's quite nice. I haven't burnt it yet. It's got 2 wicks. Long lasting, made with essential oils, made by women for women. And it's soybean. So that's something I'll enjoy at a later stage. So I hope that's helped someone out there. And that's the reading I have for you for fire. Thanks.